Welcome to All Levels Yoga. Find your way to your yoga mat. If you have blocks or any bolsters or props you'd like to use, feel free to grab those now. Find your way to a comfortable seated position. Let your eyes shut, let your sit bones move towards the floor, settle in. Take a few breaths. Notice the natural rise of your inhale, the natural fall of your exhale. Let your shoulders slide down your back. Let your neck be long. Hands can rest on knees, on thighs. Bringing more attention to breath, bring your attention to your lower belly and start your inhale as you bring the breath all the way up through rib cage, through chest, shoulders, neck. Taking a pause, releasing the breath all the way down towards lower belly. Let's do that 2 more times. Nice long inhale through the nose, long exhale out the nose, letting the tongue rest on the roof of your mouth as you engage in Ujjayi breath, creating that oceanic sound. Nice slow inhale, slow exhale. As you finish your next exhale, let's open our practice with a cleansing breath, inhaling through the nose. Thigh exhale out the mouth. Opening your eyes, reaching your arms up, take an inhale. On your exhale, find a twist to the right. Take 3 full cycles of breath here and gently nod your head up and down. Noticing how your neck feels today. Coming back to center, reach your arms up. Inhale, exhale, twist to the opposite side. 3 breaths. Giving a gentle nod to your head. And then coming back to center. If your legs are crossed like mine, recross them so the opposite foot is on top. If you're sitting any other way where your legs aren't crossed, just stay where you're at. And then slowly walk your hands out. We'll do a forward fold. Let your head ragdoll. 3 breaths. Walking your hands back to center. And if you are not sitting like this, if you're able to sit like this, do so now. Bring your hands to your knees, your thighs. We're going to do some heart circles. So on your inhale, gently leaning forward. On your exhale, lean backwards. And we'll do this a few times, your pace, your breath. Feel free to have your eyes shut, eyes open, whatever works for you. On your next inhale, start to go the opposite direction. So you're inhaling forward, exhaling back. Simply notice how each sit bone feels, each hip area feels. Notice any areas that might feel tight, trying to send some breath there as you create space for more opening. Take 1 more cycle of breath here. Then coming back to center, let's take a few rolls of the shoulders, shake out the hands, find our way to hands and knees, cat-cow. We'll take 5 full rounds of cat-cow. On your inhale, gentle arch of the back, gaze looks forward. On your exhale, gentle rounding of the back, belly button pushes towards spine. So we'll do this 5 times, your pace, your breath. Inhale, arching the back, exhale, rounding the back. Take 3 more full cycles here. Make sure. All right. As you finish your exhale, walk your hands out towards the front of the mat. We'll find puppy pose. Let your sit bones push up and back. Let your heart melt, forehead or chin to the mat. Finishing your exhale, coming back to hands and knees. Curl the toes, lifting the hips. First down dog, F clasp. Bicycle out the legs, sway the hips, 5 breaths. This is a time of observation, noticing how your back feels, how your shoulders feel, without judgment, noticing how your breath feels, noticing if you're able to let your tongue rest on the roof of your mouth, engaging in Ujjayi breath, creating that oceanic sound. So observing without judgment. Take one more breath. And then as you finish your exhale, inhale to tippy toes, slight bend of the knees. Exhale, look forward, step or hop to the front of your mat. Inhale, halfway lifts. Hands can slide up your shins or fingertips to the mat. Long spine, gaze looking down, long neck. Exhale, fold back forward. Let your head ragdoll. Inhale, rise, reach all the way up. Palms press together. Exhale, hands to heart. Nice job. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, half sun salutation, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise. Exhale, hands to heart. Let's do that 2 more times. Your pace, your breath. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway. Spine is long, shoulders slide down the back. Gaze looking down. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, rise, reach up. Exhale, hands to heart. 1 more time. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, swan dive forward, tilting from the hips. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise. Nice job, you guys. Exhale, hands to heart. All right, moving through full sun salutation. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway. Plant the hands, bend the knees, step back, plank pose. We'll hold 3 breaths here. Engaging in your core, belly button pushing towards lower back. Gently pushing the ground away with your hands, creating a gentle rounding of the upper back. 1 more breath, inhale. Exhale, knees to the mat. Hug your arms in towards your rib cage as you bring chest towards the floor. Inhale, lift head, chest, shoulders, cobra pose. Exhale, forehead to the mat. Do that again. Inhale, lift head, chest, shoulders. Gentle arch of the back. Exhale, forehead down. 1 more time. Inhale. This time, exhale, curl the toes, down dog. 3 breaths. Nice job, you guys. Inhale, right leg reaches up. Exhale, bring it forward, low lunge. Left knee comes down, fingertips to the mat as they frame your right foot. Right knee over right ankle, left inner thigh melts towards the floor. Shoulders soft, sliding down the back. If you have blocks here, it's a great time to grab blocks. I don't have blocks handy, so I'm going to let my fingertips simply rest on the mat. Take 1 more breath. As you finish your exhale, let's find half split. So you're going to straighten this right leg. You can micro bend that knee. Right foot is active, toes pointing towards the knee. Right hip slides back, left hip forward. Take 3 breaths. Let's walk your right hand to meet the left. Walk your hands out a little bit and then a gentle forward fold. Say hello a little bit more to this right hamstring. And then walk hands back to frame the leg. Bring your hands back to the front of the mat. Curl your back left toes, left knee lifts, right foot steps back. Take a breath, down dog. Left leg lifts, inhale. Exhale, step it forward, low lunge, right knee comes down. Take 3 breaths, left knee over left ankle, right inner thigh melting towards the floor. 1 more breath, then walking hands back, half split. So trying your best to imitate what you did on the right side, do the same thing on the left. Always being mindful that both sides can be different. Feel free to walk that left hand over to the right, walk them out just a little, and then a gentle tilting of the hips as you fold forward. Say hello again to that left hamstring. And then walk your hands back to the front of the mat. Curl right toes, right knee lifts, left foot steps back. Inhale, plank pose. Exhale, chaturanga, whatever that looks like. For me, it's knees to the mat. Exhale, chest towards the floor. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, down dog. Take a breath. Inhale to tippy toes. Exhale, bend the knees, look forward. Step or hop to the front of your mat. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise. Exhale, hands to heart. Nice job, you guys. Let's do that again and we'll add on. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Plant the hands, bend the knees, step back, plank pose. Inhale. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, down dog. Take a breath. All right. Everybody, hands and knees, spread the knees, toes touch, child's pose. First child's pose of class. Let your forehead come to the mat. Let your sit bones root towards the floor. Take 5 full cycles of breath, sending that breath up and down your back, through rib cage, through lower back, through upper back. You can still have that tongue resting on the roof of your mouth as you notice that oceanic sound as you inhale and exhale. Some people ask, why do we do that in yoga? And it's to bring attention to the breath, bring attention to the now moment, the present moment. So our mind doesn't wander. It's normal to have your mind wander. We call it chitti vritti in yoga, but bringing our attention to breath brings it back to the present moment. All right, from your child's pose position, find your way back to your dog. Take a breath. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, step it forward, low lunge, left knee comes down. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, hands to heart. Take a breath, inhale. Exhale, find your prayer twist, curl your back toes, lift your back knee. Option is to keep knee down. Option is to bring your left arm down, right arm reaches up. Or stay in prayer, 1 more breath. Nice job, you guys. Hands to the floor, step it back. Take a breath. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, step it forward. Right knee comes down, inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, hands to prayer. Inhale, chest reaches forward. Exhale, prayer twist. Either keep that knee down or curl the toes, lift the knee. 3 breaths. Maybe right arm down, left arm reaches up, your choice. 1 more breath. Hands to the floor, step it back. Down dog or move through vinyasa, your choice. Everybody will meet up in dog. Nice job, you guys. All right. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, step it forward. This time, runner's lunge. So left knee's gonna stay up. Get yourself nice and steady here, almost like you're hugging your legs together, hugging your core, arms reach up. Inhale. Exhale, soften in the shoulders. Inhale, reach your arms, your fingers towards the sky, straighten your front leg. Exhale, bending both knees as you bring your left arms back and down. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands down behind your hips. Inhale, reach up. Exhale. All right, inhale, reach those arms up. Take a breath. Bring hands palm to palm. Inhale, chest reaches forward. We're gonna bring this back leg forward. So this back leg is gonna come forward and we're gonna bring it lifting. So inhale, lift. We're gonna come to stork pose. Left knee comes up just a little bit. Left foot is flexed. So it's almost pushing on that imaginary floor. Option is to reach arms up. Find your balance. Take a breath. So I'm gonna face you this time. Weight is on your right foot. Left leg is lifted. Bring left hand to your knee and bring that leg over to the left. Option is to bring this arm over out to the side or to the hip. One more breath. Bring it back to center. And then switch. So your right hand's gonna come to your knee. Left arm's gonna reach back as your gaze follows. Great balancing pose here. Keep breathing. If you tip over, it's okay. Come back to center. Let's rotate that foot a little. Do some circles. And we're gonna do something fun here. We're gonna move into warrior three. So this left leg is gonna reach back. Hands are gonna reach forward, gaze looking down. If this is too much, hands out to the side or hands back behind. Warrior three, if you need to bring hands to blocks or to the floor. Woo! Feel free. Big ol' laugh. Know that this is yoga. You have to have fun. One more breath. And then we're gonna come back to standing. Shake out the legs, front of your mat. Inhale, reach up. Keep the breath moving. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway. Plant the hands, step back, plank pose. Inhale. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, down dog. Take a breath. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, bring it forward, runner's lunge. Set yourself up, strong legs. Arms reach up, inhale. Woo, settle in. Find your breath. Inhale, lift and lengthen through the rib cage, the fingers, the arms. Exhale, bring that right knee down to the ground, arms back. Inhale, lift. Exhale. 2 more times, your pace. Move with your breath. Nice job, you guys. All right, hands palm to palm. We're gonna bring that chest forward. Inhale, exhale, stork. Arms reach up. Settle in. All right. Weight is on your weight is on your left foot. Breathe. Right hand comes to the knee. Bring that knee out to the side. Find that arm variation on the opposite arm. Bring that knee back to center, switch hands. Turn your gaze back behind you. 3 breaths. Focusing in on that left leg. Strong, but also soft. One more breath. Coming back to center, both hands to the knee, and do a few circles. All right, hands palm to palm. We're gonna move into warrior three. Slowly moving into that warrior pose, maybe arms out to the side, back behind you. For more of a challenge, they reach out in front. 2 more breaths. Nice job, you guys. Slowly come back to standing, shake out your legs. All right, let's bring ourselves to a wide standing pose. Toes slightly pigeoned, hands interlaced. Favorite thumb on top. Take an inhale. Exhale, fold forward. 3 breaths. Breathing in all that goodness. Breathing out any stress, anxiety, tension. 1 more breath. Bring hands to the floor. Walk your hands out. Wide standing down dog. 3 more breaths here. Breathe in that goodness. Breathe out that stress. Feel free to take a cleansing breath. Inhale through the nose. Exhale out the mouth. Nice job, you guys. Walk the hands back underneath the chest. Inhale, hands halfway to your hips. Take a breath, flat back. Elbows pointing towards the sky. Inhale, pressing gently into your feet. Hug it to your core. Rise all the way up. Turn your toes out. Bend the knees. Knees point gently towards pinky toes. Hands to palms. 5 breaths. Shiva's pose. Shut your eyes. Gentle hug of the shoulder blades, shoulders sliding down your back. Hips rooting towards the floor. Notice your breath. Notice your balance. Notice your mind. 1 more breath. Gently open eyes. Bring arms down by your inner thighs, reach them up, inhale. Exhale, bend the knees, let your hands swoop the floor. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, sweep the floor. Inhale, reach. Exhale, sweep. And inhale, reach. Maybe a smile on your face. Exhale, hands to hips. Heel toe your feet together, shake out your legs. Nice job, you guys. All right. Let's come to the front of your mat. Inhale, left foot steps back a little bit to the left. Warrior 1, arms reach up. Shoulders slide down the back. Take a breath. Hands interlace, favorite thumb on top. Root your thumbs down your back leg. Inhale, shoulders reach down and back. Exhale, fold forward, humble warrior. 5 breaths. Inhale, slowly rise, arms reach up. Hands to hips, step your back foot forward, maybe a foot. Coming into hands to hips, this is option 1. Option 2 would be hands interlace or hands in reverse namaste. So I'm gonna bring hands to hips. As we come into pyramid pose, I want you to think about right hip sliding back, left hip sliding forward. Okay, your right leg is straight, but you don't have to straighten it all the way. You can micro bend it. So on your inhale, slowly tilt your hips forward as your chest reaches forward. And then slide that right hip back. If you have blocks, you can always bring your blocks in front and bring your hands to your blocks. If not, hands can stay on hips, or maybe they slide down that right leg. Bring your foot, come to the mat, head ragdoll. We'll take 3 full cycles of breath here. Right hip slides back, left hip forward. Say hello to your hamstring. Nice job. Slowly, if your hands are on the floor, bring them back to hips and slowly all the way up. Step that left foot forward, shake out your legs. Right foot steps back, warrior one, left side. Take a breath. Hands interlace, opposite thumb on top. Take an inhale, exhale, tilt forward, 1 vertebrae at a time. Isometrically sliding left hip back, right hip forward, just like in pyramid pose. Slowly rise, 1 vertebrae at a time, just like you went forward. And then hands to hips, step that back foot forward about a foot. Whatever you did on the other side, find your hand movement. Take an inhale, exhale, tilt the chest forward, tilting from the hips. Gaze looking down, flat back. Stay here, or hands to blocks, hands to floor. 5 breaths. Left hip slides back, right hip forward. 3 more breaths. Hands, inhale back to hips, and slowly all the way back up. Right foot steps forward, shake out your legs. Come into the front of your mat. Let's slowly rock back and forth. So one of my friendly yoga teachers calls this a rinse asana. So instead of a vinyasana, this is a rinse asana. Take 1 more full breath here. Let me check my time. And all right. Nice job, you guys. Let's find our way to Malasana squat pose. So legs can be a little bit more than hip distance apart. If you'd like a block, find a block. Otherwise, coming to squat, we'll stay here 5 breaths. Shoulders are soft, sliding down the back. Neck is long, spine is long. Sit bones rooting towards the floor. So we're not rounding our back here, doing the best we can to have a nice long spine. Straight back. Option is to move into crow. Hands are going to come to the floor. Sit bones lift. Knees can come to your armpits as you turn your gaze forward instead of down, and maybe you lift your toes. If crow is not in your practice, you can find a twist. Right arm's gonna come down to the mat, left arm's gonna reach up, gaze is gonna follow. You'll take 3 breaths there. If you're in crow and you'd like to hop back to plank, feel free to do that now. If you're following my cue and doing that twist, switch sides. Everyone will meet back up in Malasana. Hands to the floor, sit bones lift. Toes turn forward, peace fingers to big toes. Take an inhale, long spine, long arms. Exhale, bend the elbows, fold forward, 3 breaths. Breathe in that goodness, breathe out that stress. Nice job, you guys. Bring your hands out from your toes, heel toe your feet so that they are hip distance apart. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise. Exhale, hands to heart. Nice job. Coming to the front of your mat. Moving through a vinyasa. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway. Plant your hands, bend the knees, step back, plank. Inhale. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up, dog or cobra. Exhale, down dog. Take a breath. Working our hips a little. Right leg lifts, preparing for pigeon. Exhale, step it forward. Traditional pigeon pose. This is upward facing pigeon, hips squared forward, and then gently fold forward. If you are not a fan of upward or downward facing pigeon, come to your back, cross your right foot over your left thigh. With that leg, hands interlace, and you can stay right here for 8 breaths. Wherever you're at, breathe. Notice that right hip area. Can you send your breath to that area as you soften with each inhale and exhale? Let's take 2 more full cycles of breath. And on your last breath, let's take a cleansing breath. Inhale through the nose. Sigh, exhale out the mouth. If you're on your back, find your way to happy baby. If you're following my cue, hands to the mat. Bring yourself back to dog. Shake out that right leg. And switch sides. Left leg lifts, inhale, exhale, bring it forward. Setting yourself up. If you're on your back, switching to the left side now. We'll take 8 breaths, either in downward facing pigeon or figure 4 on your back. And breathe. Let's take 1 more cleansing breath here. Take an inhale through the nose. Try exhale out the mouth. And if you're on your back, come to seated. If you're in downward facing pigeon, shake out that leg and dog. And everybody come to seated. Legs out in front, shake out your legs. Take a few circles with your feet. Maybe a few cracks, maybe a point and a flex. All right, hug your right leg in and give yourself a hug. Pop that right foot over. Left heel presses into the mat, toes pointing towards the left knee. Right hand comes behind, pressing into your right foot, sit up tall. Left hand can come around, grab hold of this knee or thigh, or your whole arm can come around and you create that stop sign. We'll take 5 breaths here. Inhale, long spine. Exhale, twisting from torso and rib cage. Option is to do a gentle nod of the head, if that feels good. Always remember to breathe. 3 more breaths. One more. Coming back to center, nice and slow. Bring that right foot to your left inner thigh. If you have a block, you can place it under your right knee. Torso over your left leg. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, chest reaches forward, tilting from the hips. Hands can rest on the mat, on your shin, maybe grab for your foot. 5 breaths. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, soften and fold. One more breath here. And simply slide the hands up your leg. Switching sides, hugging left leg in. Right foot is flexed. Left foot hops over. Left hand comes behind, pressing into your left foot. Sit up tall. Inhale. Exhale, start your twist. Remembering we're twisting from torso and rib cage, not just head. Our gaze and our head are the last thing to twist. Notice your breath. One more full cycle. Slowly unwind. Left foot to right inner thigh. Torso over your right leg. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, fold. 5 breaths. One more full cycle of breath here. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, soften. And then slide your hands up your leg. Shake out your legs. Bring your feet together, butterfly pose. Take an inhale, long spine. Exhale, fold, 5 breaths. Say hello to your inner thighs. If this doesn't serve you, you can always stay like so with a long spine and simply bring your chin to your chest. That's option 2. We'll take 3 more breaths. And slowly rise. Bring your knees hip distance apart, feet hip distance apart, hands behind, fingers pointing towards your sit bones. We're going to do reverse table. Take an inhale, lift those hips. Head can turn towards the sky. 5 breaths. This is a great stretch for your rotator cuff. Two more breaths. Slowly bring sit bones back. And give yourself a hug. Wrap your hands around your knees. Let your head ragdoll and breathe. Nice job, you guys. Let's find our way to our backs. Find your way to happy baby. Check on my time here. All right. Finding your way to happy baby. All right, you've been here for a few breaths. You can take a few more. Great pose here. Great hip opener. All right, nice job. Let's bring our feet to the mat, hip distance apart, palms facing down. Inhale, lift your hips up. Roll your shoulders underneath, clasp your hands, bridge pose, 5 breaths. Let your head gently rest on the mat so you're not turning your head from side to side. It's gently resting. 3 more breaths. This should be nice on your back, nice lengthening of the spine. 1 more breath. And then release your hands, come to tippy toes. We're gonna come down 1 vertebrae at a time, starting with your upper back, upper spine, and then slowly all the way down. Nice job. Let's bring your feet to the outer edges of your mat and simply rock your legs, your knees back and forth like windshield wipers. Nice job. When your knees come to the right, take your right foot, gently press it on your left thigh. Can you feel that? This should feel good. I'd like you to bring your arms to a T. Look out over left shoulder, 5 breaths. If this does not serve you, bring your knees together and bring them to the right. Look out over left shoulder. Otherwise, stay in this position here. Gentle twist, a little bit different. Getting a nice stretch on that left hip, that left thigh, quad area. 2 more breaths. Slowly inhale, bring that right foot back to the right edge of the mat, knees over to the left. Left foot to right thigh. Oh, that feels so good. And then look out over right shoulder, 5 breaths. Say hello to that right quad, that right hip. Nice job, you guys. 1 more breath. And then bring your knees back up. Let's give ourselves a hug, rock. From side to side, little circles, rocking out your sacrum, your lower back. And then I'd like you to get upside down for about 10 breaths. Maybe a headstand, maybe simply lifting your legs up towards the sky. If you have a block, the best pose is to place that block under your sacrum. Lift your legs up. If you have a wall, bring your legs to a wall. Put your legs up the wall. So I'm going to give you about 10 breaths. Get upside down. Get your blood to the opposite part of your body as your breath softens, as your body relaxes. Getting into that parasympathetic nervous system now. Wherever you're at, start to come out of your inversion as you find your way to Shavasana, hands down by your side. Taking a cleansing breath, inhale through the nose. Sigh, exhale out the mouth. I'll let you know when to come back to your breath, so let yourself gently, softly let go. Let go of that breath. Let go of your thoughts. If you would like to stay in Shavasana, stay here as long as you wish. If you'd like to follow my cue, start to draw in a deeper breath. As you bring some movement to your fingers, your toes. And then reaching your arms up over your head, taking a stretch. Hugging knees to chest as you gently roll over to your favorite side. Finding your way back to seated, eyes gently shut. Bringing hands palm to palm, Anjali Mudra, thumb gently resting on your sternum. Notice and observe your breath. Notice and observe your mind, your thoughts. Notice and observe your body. Gently bow your head to your heart. Thank yourself for getting on your yoga mat. Bringing your head back to center. Taking an inhale through the nose. Sigh, exhale out the mouth, let go. Opening eyes to one another. Namaste. I'll see you next time. Thanks so much for joining me.